March 30th, and I'm back at the lab and kind of back in the radio area, which has kind of been torn up. A lot of work's been actually done since I've been out. I mean, you guys know that, you know, the AV part is done, and they're putting in floors down in the main studio, and so there's a lot of stuff going on. Well, part of that was demolition, and so now this is all kind of either covered or stuff got pulled apart and moved, just because gotta get it out of the way. But I also have a nifty camera up there, and then a nifty camera up there. I don't really know if they're hooked up or if they're running. I think one of them is running, maybe that one in the corner here. But the rest of this is questionable whether or not it's running, and I need to pick up and organize and take it kind of one step at a time and kind of go through everything and see if I can get everything either working or back to working or see what's going on. Well, it's taken a few hours, but I've gotten all the cables off the floor in this area, and they're now in sorted bins. Power's in that red one. RCA, composite, some S-video in there, and then this is all BNC, and there's actually a BNC bulkhead plate in there. So they're sorted up and off the floor, so now I can actually kind of walk back and forth and kind of take this apart without running over cables. So I guess Todd and Chris gave me this box. I have no idea what it does. I don't really know what its purpose is at this point. It's got some kind of splitter going into, I think that's the gen lock. I have no idea. So I'm gonna kind of look around, check out the computers, make sure they're still functional, check the screen, make sure it's functional, kind of generally clean up. I mean, this was out and about while they were tearing drywall up, so there's probably drywall dust in all the ports. So I'll go find a vacuum and clean it out and give it a good cleaning. 1650 hours, and I'm starting to put the studio back together as I step on cables. And hi, Steven. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Really? You wouldn't lie to me now, would you?
No.
Okay. Anyways, I'm starting to put it back together, and I've got this video switcher thing, and somehow I need to work that into this space. And I mean, if the monitor goes here, and I just don't really kind of see it fitting in there very well. I gotta think about it for a minute. Well, I got distracted for a little bit and started playing with this switch here. I got it hooked up and re-hooked up, I guess. Todd or somebody put this thing here and kind of hooked it up and whatever. I got it re-hooked up, and there's an image, but the image ain't so hot. I don't know if it's the switcher or if it's that camera or a combination of both, or maybe the way the TV, you know, it could be anything. The image going out to the live stream also kind of looks kind of, you know. So I don't know. I don't really know. But I pretty much figured out what I'm going to do with it, I guess, for the time being, is just kind of slide this unit back in here. I'm going to get rid of that TV. It's just kind of there for debugging. And then the keyboard and mouse will be there, and the rest of the gear will just be as it was. So a little later, and Todd shows up.
How's it going, Bill?
Pretty good. And Aaron's helping out. And so we decided that we're going to replace the big 24 channel mixer that sat there with this 16 channel Mackie. I'm out of breath.
I ran up.
I'm dying, man. I think I'm dying. Anyway, so we're going to replace it with a more compact mixer and open up some space, and it's all good stuff. 1900 hours, and the system is actually coming together. We've got the mixer in, we've got kind of the AV console set up somewhat. I only have one camera that kind of sucks right now. Monitor, running some test tones right now. I have a ground loop coming from the computer. Again, I don't know why. Could be crappy sound cards, I don't really know. But that's something to solve. It might be I changed power cables and I just need to remove a ground leg somewhere or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But otherwise, that's come together. So now I'm going to go get something to eat and come back and help Todd down in master control. 2042, and now I'm switched over. I'm working on the cable for Todd. Say hi, Todd. For the, what is this? The serial communication? I don't even know.
Automation cable for the Saturn.
Okay. I still don't know what it's for.
It's so that we will be able to control the Saturn console remotely.
As if we're pushing the button.
As if we're pushing the buttons.
Okay. Alright. Now I gotta wait for Todd because Todd's ordering pizza. 26 hours, and the cable's built. And so, I don't know, did you hook it up yet, Todd?
I did.
So, and you just finished configuring the port server? Or you think so?
I think so.
Because it's a TCP/IP to serial converter.
Yep.
So, okay, well,
We're ready
we're gonna see if it works.
give it a run for its money, right?
In theory, it should work. I double, super tricked it this time, so.
All right. Theoretically, it's supposed to work.
In theory, it should work. We'll see. 2147, and, well, we have a cable that kind of works. Todd,
It kind of works.
how do you feel, Todd?
Disheartened.
See, what you can't see is just rage steam coming off of the white hat. It's. So the cable's hooked up, and we send commands, and it doesn't do anything on the first one, and then it sends 08.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what that means. So sometimes getting data is worse than getting no data.
True.
But you know, so you guys are gonna get your guitars and come up here and
Yes.
play something for the live stream while we relax and kick back and whatnot and so
Yeah,
forth.
we're gonna play some music and have some fun and say screw it. Yep.
All right, so I'll see you guys later.